Hello and welcome back to a brand new spring semester of RMU Backstage. I'm Nate Kingston and I'm with
Aaron Fryer.
And we have a great show for you today. So let's kick it off with in the music world. First off, big game coming up. NFL playoffs coming to a close to the Super Bowl. We have Rihanna coming to be in the halftime show. Not just it's not the Pepsi halftime show anymore.
Oh,
it
really?
is now the Apple Music halftime show.
Really? So how'd that change come about? And also, what's your favorite Rihanna song?
My favorite.
I feel like that's the more pressing matter.
I would say my favorite is probably Umbrella is up there. Then you also have, I think you mentioned one earlier.
Yeah, I do like Shine Bright Like a Diamond, Disturbia.
Disturbia!
That's also a pretty good one. I really like that song.
But I think it's going to be her first halftime show she's done. And I think the whole thing with the change was, I think the contract with Pepsi ended.
Yeah.
I think they were also losing money.
Yeah.
But I think Pepsi is still a sponsorship of the NFL.
Yeah.
But now Apple Music is.
It's still going to be quite the weird adjustment, though, if we're being
I definitely think so.
honest with it.
Now, moving on to the next pop star we have Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus just dropped a new album/song on the birthday of her ex.
That is the most baller move I think I've ever heard.
the most baller.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel bad. I feel bad for Liam Hemsworth, her ex. Liam Hemsworth. I feel bad for him.
I do feel bad. It's like the Taylor Swift type thing where you get trashed on your ex, but to release it on his birthday, like, come on, just give the man a break for that.
Exactly. And the thing is, the song Flowers is actually another rendition of a Bruno Mars song that was played at their wedding. Like their wedding song.
Oh, really?
It's just her version of it.
Dang. that's pretty cold.
It is. It's very cold.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus, if you're watching, please don't come for me.
I mean, I know she had that big. She had her giant New Year's Eve thing she did with Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah. I didn't make note of that. Did you watch it?
I did watch it due to the fact that my girlfriend is a big Dolly Parton fan. Not a Miley Cyrus fan, but a Dolly Parton fan.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to our next set of music. We have Måneskin. Måneskin being the band that came out of Eurovision, blew up. A big Italian rock band blew up. And they actually have a new album coming out. It's called Rush. It comes out on January 20th, and it's their fourth album. Now, I know you've heard some of their songs before.
Yeah, I probably have.
They have the song Supermodel, or their big song. A lot of their songs blew up on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's what really pushed them past Eurovision.
Yeah, and TikTok will blow up a lot of those songs. I definitely have heard a few of those through like TikTok and stuff like that. Supermodel's a pretty solid one.
Oh, it always is.
Yeah. So
going over to the next artist we had SZA. She had her new album just dropped. Yeah, SCA. I'm probably saying that Sia. I don't know. That's how I always say it.
It's not Sia. It's not Sia. That's somebody else.
Exactly. But the new album is called SOS. It released December 9th, so it's been out for about a month. And it's her second album, which is really cool. I've heard a couple of songs on her. Like she has Kill Bill on it, which kind of blew up, and I think Shirt, also blew up as well.
I think Kill Bill's the one that I most know her for.
Exactly. I think it's a pretty good album. On to our next, we have the 1975, which was pretty recent for us, especially here on campus, because they just played here in December.
Yeah, crazy. It's amazing that like campus is able to get these like top tier bands and just come and play at the UPMC Event Center. So that's a really neat like opportunity that we have, and also just it's a pretty solid band, right?
Yeah, a pretty solid band. I have definitely a bunch of their songs on my playlists, and I believe they performed in they performed on December 17th. I almost said 2017. Jeez, that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
6 years ago.
6 years ago. Oh,
it's
wow.
2023,
okay,
everybody. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
On to our Broadway things. We have Beetlejuice is coming to the Benedum Center in Pittsburgh. It's going to be, the shows are from February 21st to Sunday the 26th. Of this year, of course. The show times are ranging like 7:30 or 8 o'clock, and then there's some shows in the afternoon at like 2 and 1 on the weekend shows. So, I mean, if you definitely love the movie Beetlejuice, you definitely got to check out this musical.
Nate, I'd watch it out before you say the name one more time.
I did say it twice.
Yeah, so I think you need to hammer off the Beetlejuice talking now. But yeah, I heard that's a good show, and that's definitely going to be one that is going to be primed for checking out once that time comes.
I just really hope the main actor who plays the man who should now be named, because I already said it twice.
Yep. Good.
I hope he really lives up to,
I saved you.
Yes, thank you, Aaron. I hope he really lives up to Michael Keaton in his role. So from the movie. Anyway, another Broadway musical coming to the Benedum is going to be the Jagged Little Pill. It's also coming to the Benedum Center.
If I'm not mistaken, that won a lot of Tonys a few years back.
Yes, it did. It won
correct?
a whole bunch. It has a bunch of awards on the Tonys, and it's all based off of Alanis Morissette's world-changing music. And the show is actually before Beetlejuice. It comes out January 24th to the 29th. Of this year, and the show times are same time, ranging 7:30, 8 o'clock, 1 or 2 on the weekends.
So it seems like it's going to be a pretty stacked month for the Benedum Theater,
Oh yeah,
right?
this month and early next month. I think it's going to be insane.
Yep.
Now, going on to RMU's theater, which I know you are a huge part of.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes, right?
Behind the scenes. I prefer the lurk in the shadows.
The musical that RMU is doing this year is Urinetown, and yes, I'm saying that right, urine, not you're in, Urinetown.
Yeah.
The auditions were actually last week. It was the 10th and 11th, so sorry you didn't make it. If you didn't make it, sorry. But if you did, good luck.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Break a leg. You can't say good luck.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Say good luck.
Break a leg. Anyway, the comedy forces issues such as capitalism, bureaucracy, and multiple politics. So definitely check it out. It's a comedy, but it's going to be pretty good. I think so.
Yeah, and then that'll be coming at the end of February.
Yeah,
right?
end of February. Yeah, end of February, and it's literal potty humor. Literal potty humor.
Yep, it's going to be a show worth it.
Anyway. Let's go into movies. We had some great movies this past year, and I know some that are going to be coming up soon. But let's get on. What was your favorite movie that you saw this year?
This past year, I'm going to get to that because I know that one's kind of coming up.
Anyway, a movie I just thought was really good was The Menu, which you're seeing right now. The Menu is now on HBO Max. It just dropped after the new year. It came out in December, early December, and it just dropped on HBO Max the new year. And it was a very interesting movie.
That's with Ralph Fiennes, who was also He Who Shall Not Be Named, and then Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah,
right?
Anya Taylor-Joy was really good in this as the main character, and the chef. He was really good, and I was very surprised of this movie. I'm like, I didn't go to see it in theaters because I was like, I didn't know much about it. And when it dropped on HBO Max the first day, I'm like, oh, I'll check it out. It was really interesting. If you haven't checked it out, you got to check it out.
Yeah, the trailers were all really alluring for that. But another movie that came out in December, which is one of the biggest movies in the past 10 years, was Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yes, that was second Avatar movie.
That was crazy because that was literally the highest grossing movie of all time, and then we had heard all up until this one's release that Avatar: The Way of Water needed to become the third highest grossing movie of all time in order to just break even. Yes. It was that expensive to make.
And even to come out with the sequels upon sequels of Avatar movies that James Cameron wants to make.
Yep, and looking like 3's going to come after how big of a success this one is, and it's just crazy that it's finally here. After all this anticipation, we finally hit it.
What has it been, over 10 years?
Over 10 years, yeah.
And I just want to say, I saw this in theaters. It lives up to the hype.
It
definitely lives up to the hype. CGI, the water CGI is beautiful.
And now, speaking of living up to the hype, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Personal favorite of mine, probably my favorite movie of last year. Only thing that really comes close is probably Knives Out, Glass Onion.
That was also really good too.
But Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was the absolute perfect movie for the return of DreamWorks. Not only was the animation so beautiful that it looked like it took on this.
It looked like it was a new animation style from the first Puss in Boots movie.
It looks like a storybook style animation, and that does obviously take that inspiration from
the Spider-Verse.
From Spider-Verse, yeah. I think we're calling it a Spider-Versian style or now something like that.
Yeah.
You roll with that, but it was amazing animation, amazing characters. It was good to see Puss in Boots back after 11 years since the original movie. And honestly, I'm sure it's been popping off on social media and stuff like that. There's this one character in it, the wolf.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen
he's
stuff.
Being claimed,
he's
being claimed as the best DreamWorks villain.
Yes, and I can safely say that he is definitely up there. The only potential competition that I see in terms of DreamWorks movies and villains is Kung Fu Panda and Tai Lung.
Oh yeah. The second Kung Fu Panda movie.
Yeah. So that's really great to see one of my most anticipated movies.
Yeah, I know you have been talking about this for a year and a half since the first teaser trailer came out.
I was ready for it. I was ready, and if it was bad, I was still gonna love it anyway.
Anyway, going on. We had that awesome movies. Going on to a series that I know both of us adored, Phineas and Ferb. It is coming back for 2 more seasons?
There's 104 days of summer vacation, plus another 40 at the very least. Who knows, because Dan Povenmire is so involved with the show even throughout. He's the voice of Dr. Doofenshmirtz. You'll see him on TikTok. He's absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm excited to see, and especially because he is helming this entire series, I'm excited to see what they do with it. I'm a little bit concerned because, you know, Disney had to bring back Phineas and Ferb instead of focusing on new IPs. However, it's
the Disney way. It's the Disney way.
Yeah, exactly. But it's Phineas and Ferb.
Exactly.
Can you really go wrong with that?
I really hope they bring back the original cast and the voices. I wonder what they're going to do, whether it's going to be a time jump of like all the characters like older, or if they're going to pick it right up off. Or
yeah, I feel like there's got to be, maybe it's the summer after, and then now there's just 40 days of summer vacation, or maybe it's college summer vacation.
Yeah, that could be cool too.
Or college winter vacation. They're only 40 days.
I mean, how long has it been since Phineas and Ferb ended?
It's been, wow, I was in 6th grade when it ended, so it's been at least like 8 years since it officially ended. It had that movie, Candace Against the Universe, a few years ago.
That came out a couple years ago.
Yeah, and then they had the whole song in that, like, we're back, and now they're actually back.
Yeah, they're actually back
for
crazy. 2 confirmed seasons, which I really hope they go through.
Hear me out. Phineas and Ferb may be the next most iconic, like, TV show cartoon characters after SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah, I agree with you. I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
All right, going on to some of the Netflix side of things, we have a couple of new seasons of shows on Netflix that just dropped. We have the new season of Ginny and Georgia, season 2 just dropped.
Yeah.
Dropped on January 5th, and it's picking up right after season 1, which I've heard is so good.
Yeah, and
I personally have not watched it, but I know a bunch of people that have and loved it.
Yeah, I do know that's a very popular series, and it is one that Netflix will continue and keep on pushing out because it's going to keep on going. And then another Netflix show that also just dropped recently is Emily in Paris.
Yeah, season 3.
That one I know at the very least is popular with my mom. I think she binge watched that for a solid 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you. But that was also a really good show. Anyway, going on to some things out in outer space, we have Star Wars Bad Batch. Star Wars Bad Batch, which is about members of a unique squad of clones that find their way into a changing galaxy in the aftermath of the Clone War. And season 2 is happening right now. So if you haven't seen season 1, you got to see it.
Yeah, I got to catch up on the Star Wars lore. You know, they keep on pushing it out on Disney Plus, like Kenobi and Book of Boba Fett were all this past year. So, you know, might as well keep with the trend. And it's like a Clone Wars style animation, which Clone Wars was pretty
It was pretty huge. It was pretty huge.
Pretty huge, pretty good.
But there is episodes coming out every week. So episode 5 is coming out next week.
Yep.
So you gotta check it out.
And then back onto Netflix, we actually have You Season 4, which You I also know is a popular song. Yeah. It comes back on February 9th, and Penns Badgley is back as Joe, the loving stalker.
Gotta love the loving stalker.
Yeah, gotta love it. I mean, I've seen a few episodes of this, and overall the show is like pretty well done. Honestly, the weirdest comparison I can make it to is that it kind of feels like a video game and how it just operates and stuff like that.
And I love how we just like live through the character. So anyway, we also have a horrible cancellation. Also on Netflix on the 9th of January in 2023, the series Inside Job actually was canceled. It was axed by Netflix.
Which this one actually makes me mad because not only was it a good original cartoon, but it had such a good story going for it. Season 2 ended absolutely amazingly, and I was hoping to look how Season 3 would go
exactly.
on.
It just got axed completely.
Yep. Well, after the break, we're going to be talking some more, and we'll be playing some games. See you then.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Awkward. I'm the awkward silence. You try to avoid me, then there I am again.
But an awkward silence can be a great thing.
Like Kelly here is about to demonstrate.
You haven't really been yourself lately. Are you okay?
Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. And now, Nate, before the break, before we went on to winter break, Spotify Wrapped came out.
Yes.
So we wanted to review that now that we're actually back and we can actually talk about it. So that being said, what was your #1 song for 2022?
My #1 song and #1 artist, which really surprised me, was Young Gravy. C'est la vie.
Really?
C'est la vie. I'm like, I didn't think I listened to this song that much, but it blew up. And which, I mean, I also had a couple artists on there. I had Jake, if you know, with the weird V back, it's upside down. I loved his. This Is What Sadness Sounds Like. I love that one. I also had a couple. I had Bo Burnham on there because of his special Inside.
Okay.
So 1985, definitely check out that one. And then a couple other artists in there as well. The Weeknd, love The Weeknd this year.
Yeah, a few ones that I really got into this year. So I got in the train, and that, you know, they're like, "Hey, Soul Sister, drive
exactly.
by." My music taste is extremely basic. If you were to like grab music taste from like the early 2010s, like those are the songs that I grew up listening to, and those are the songs that I put on stuff. So I had a lot of Imagine Dragons too. I believe Demons was actually my #1.
Demons, see, that's a good song.
One More Night was there. All of Me by John Legend, you know, literally everything that came out from in like the 2008 time period to the 2015 time period, you'll probably find on my Spotify Wrapped. And a lot of songs, like my playlist is not that big, but like a lot of the songs are and you know what? Every single time I listen to them, still pretty good.
Are you bopping?
I'm bopping. I'm bopping with my music choices, honestly.
Along with mine, like I said, The Weeknd, it was the #2 artist, which surprised me because I feel like I listened to him way more. But I think over the summer I listened to C'est La Vie on repeat, which unintentionally.
Is it a big summer song?
I feel like it is. I really I feel like it is. I don't know about you guys, or I don't know about you, but
yeah. See, every time like a semester or a summer passes by, I think of a song that like I associate it with. So like freshman year of high school, I associated Mr. Blue Sky with it.
Well, that's a classic song. I think that song really gave a long longevity because of Guardians of the Galaxy came out, and that was the #1 song in that movie.
Yeah, and then so like this summer, honestly, One More Night just kept on by Maroon 5 just kept on playing.
So you like those? Do you like newer music nowadays, or do you really push for like those like 2015, 2014 vibes?
Yeah, I like some of the newer music, but I haven't like listened to much, too much. It's not my exact ideal stuff, but I have. Like, I prefer the older stuff, the stuff that I was growing up. Because, you know, when you listen to it, you're like I remember playing Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver in my dad's car, listening to Rolling in the Deep. So, you know, that brings back the memory.
But that's a
every
great
single
Adele
time.
song.
Exactly, and that's a good memory right there.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what it's all about, you know? Music evokes emotion, and that's, like, everything that I can really ask for, right?
Now, one person that surprised me, I don't know how Conan Gray ended up on my list. I only listened to 2 of his songs.
In preparation for the concert?
Oh, yes, of course, definitely.
Yeah.
No, but I have only 2 of his songs, Disaster and Maniac, are the 2 songs I have, and apparently I listen to those a lot.
Yeah.
I was surprised I didn't have the band, The Midnight, which I really love. They just came in March in Pittsburgh, actually, and I was bummed I wasn't able to see them. But I was surprised I didn't get any of their songs. I listened to their stuff nonstop. So, and if you don't know who they are, they have like a mix of like 80s and saxophone with synth. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. In general, I think last year, even then, was like a good year for music. So a lot of good new stuff came out, and I'm sure most of that actually graced your list.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now, after the break, me and Aaron are going to be playing a fun Oreo game. So we'll see what we'll be rolling right here after the break.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to Dad.
Oh boy.
Our back and forth. It always came back. Dad! You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
So recently on Colonial Sports Center, we've had a tough time pronouncing names. You know, everybody just can't seem to get the flair for the names that we have here.
Supiani Melee.
Great.
Okay.
Number 2.
Neka Azibo.
Number 3.
Trinity Papamanjaris.
Okay, everybody together now. Santeri,
Santeri,
Hartikainen.
Hartikainen.
Okay, let's get the easy ones out of the way. Number 1.
Rion Smythe.
Okay, Ryan Smith, you're close, you're close. Okay.
Okay. I'm
Number
sorry.
2.
Luck Lynch.
Yeah, not quite, a little closer. Bring it to me.
Pete Matthews.
Pete Matthews. But hey, you're right there. You're right there. Keep practicing. You're right there. All right, everybody. Last one together. You ready?
Coel Chasse.
It's Cole Chase. I think we should just, we should probably just find some new people. These guys.
Hello and welcome back to RMU Backstage. Like I said before, we're going to be playing a fun Oreo game here. So we're going to try to get these Oreos into the cups that you can see at the end of the table.
What happens when we make them into the cups? What is in the cups?
That is the surprise. We don't know what's in the cups.
Oh, okay,
Only our
great.
producers know what's in the cups.
So long as it's not that vegetarian chili again, that'd be rough.
I know one of them is chocolate. So one of these is going to be really good.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
So, do you want to do the honors?
Do the honors, okay. Well, first off, let's open up a package at least.
Can I eat these if we go through all of them?
And of course, we cannot say these is an Oreo-like cookie.
Oh yeah.
These are cookies and cream cookies.
Yeah.
So.
Guys, this is totally not an Oreo.
Totally not an Oreo. All right. So, are we gonna do a slide or do you want to try to do a roll?
I think it's called the Oreo roll.
Oreo roll.
So we should probably roll.
Oreo roll. You want me to go first? Or you want to go? Actually, I'll let you go first. I'll be the gentleman.
No,
here.
I thought I was letting you go first.
Okay.
Come on, you.
All right. So we're rolling it, right? We're rolling it.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Oh man, that curved right so far. Go ahead. Do it again.
Beyblade, let it rip. Okay, what's the proper form? That is not the proper form.
We might have to convert to sliding. I'm gonna try. We'll do one more time.
Okay,
we'll do one more time, and then we'll
one
convert
time.
to sliding. It just curves right.
Okay, that tells me curves left.
All right, we'll just slide. Let's slide. Let's do a slide. So like you have like
a hockey
a hockey slide.
Playing ice hockey against you, Nate.
Are you kidding me?
Damn it.
Whoa. All right, go ahead, Aaron. You got this.
Dang it.
Let's just say we are really bad at shuffleboard. We are absolutely horrible at shuffleboard. Oh my God. Oh, what?
Did you make it? Did you?
All right, let's move closer.
Yeah,
let's move closer.
And
we have plenty of chocolates if we have, or plenty of cookies if we have more. All right, we got this, Aaron. We got this. We only have so many more tries.
We're just bad at this. No, we got a whole box down there. What are you talking about?
This is so bad.
Guys, this is really showing.
We might have to just dunk these.
Yeah. This is really showing my academic ability. Okay, that's it.
Hey, I got one in.
I still missed.
I got one in.
What did you get it in?
Oh
Nate?
Lord.
What did you get it in?
Oh Lord. Does somebody have water down here?
Oh God,
This definitely looks like hot sauce.
Yeah. Show them. That definitely looks like Tabasco.
This definitely
right
looks
there.
like hot sauce.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like hot sauce. Who wants to get a shot of that?
Can I just eat the cookie? Here, I'll give you this cookie after if you want to eat it.
I'll dunk it.
Yeah, wash it. Oh no, why'd you?
There we go.
Actually, that is smart. What was it? Hot sauce?
Was that tomato soup? V8. So tomato soup. Okay. Go to there.
Okay. What am I supposed to do now?
You can either just try to toss one in.
Should I toss
Because
one?
we are awful at shuffleboard and we're awful at rolling Oreos.
My hand-eye coordination just ain't it.
Hey, okay, you got that one.
Okay.
I'll give you this one to dunk.
I don't know what's in here.
What does it look like? Describe for our viewers.
It low-key looks exactly like your tomato soup.
Is this one hot? Is this one hot sauce?
I don't know.
Oh Lord. Can he get the tape off? Is the first.
Yeah,
thing.
that's honestly, Nate, this is just not our day.
Honestly, I don't think it is.
Whoever taped these really
There you
good.
go. Give it a nice dunk.
Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. I appreciate that.
Give it a
Thank
nice
you,
dunk.
my friend.
Is that one also V8?
That's,
Are you okay?
yeah, that's taco sauce.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. At least we didn't have anything like absolutely horrible, like soy sauce mixed with Tabasco.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna try to aim for one of these two cups here. I'm gonna get it nice and close, see if I can even make this. Oh my gosh! Try it again. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Can we be? Oh my gosh! Can we be any more unathletic? Is the question.
Honestly, thankfully there's not an Oreo rolling competition.
Exactly. Now there's 3 cups left. I believe all of these look pretty good, minus the one on the end.
That one right there actually looks sus.
It looks sus.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna go and dunk. I'm gonna go and dunk with one of these.
You're gonna dunk?
Jeez. I don't know. I don't know about this one.
That looks like.
It looks like soup.
I think it looks like vanilla pudding, personally.
That's where they're trying to get you.
If I were to make a guess, I'd go for that one, personally. But.
Okay, which one would you rather have? Because we're definitely doing rock, paper, scissors over the chocolate.
Okay, I'm going to go for that one.
You're going to go with that?
I'm going to trust that
Okay,
one.
okay, I'll give you that one. I'm going to go, this definitely smells and looks like vinegar.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That tastes like mustard. I don't know what that is.
It was not vanilla pudding?
It was not vanilla pudding.
That leaves one left. Do you want to try to shoot for it, or do you want to just do rock, paper, scissors?
Why don't, in the ultimate sign of friendship, we both just take a dunk from it?
Well, this is the good one.
I know, but it's a sign of good faith. Friendship wins.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sir? This is definitely chocolate.
Yeah,
it has to be chocolate.
This better be chocolate. Otherwise, I have
Cheers.
some questions.
That's a solid one.
I still have some taco sauce on my hands.
So, obviously, all of you can see that we are absolutely horrible at rolling, sliding, tossing Oreos into various liquids. What do you think was the worst one here?
I still don't know what that is, so I'm going to go with that one.
I would love to know what it is.
Yeah.
But I'd say the V8 wasn't bad. I don't know about
yeah.
the taco sauce.
Well,
but this one, it tastes something with vinegar in it.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us during this experience. We'll see you after the break.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars.
Really tall.
I'm a rocket structural engineer designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands?
Yes.
You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Is going to pass it off to that's 21. That's Adamo and.
Hey, be good. Keep your head up. Let's get this.
So take a look at this goal here. Nick Berkusik sneaks it over the shoulder of Logan Drackett to win it in overtime, and the Colonials snap the losing streak, and they'll head on to Holy Cross with a victory.
Welcome back to RMU Backstage. That was a pretty fun game.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on this